And Raptors president Masai Ujiri went on the Woj pod. This was a really good listen. He talked about trading for Kawhi, his current health. Take a listen to this little clip.
We wanted to tell him that we believed in him, and we did this for good reason, to think that we were getting a top 3 player in the NBA, and the way he has gone about it on the court is, for us, phenomenal and a fit for what we're trying to do and how we're trying to win. The coaches have been with him, yeah, so I haven't seen him, but everything you hear, it's unbelievable.
This is my favorite thing of the day. Raptors assistant Phil Handy posting this Instagram pic. Look at this. Not only is it Kawhi with Kobe Bryant and some of the staff, but Kawhi, is that a smile? I think that's a smile. That qualifies as a smile, people.
Does it? For Kawhi. Yes.
Okay, for Kawhi.
So among Kobe's accomplishments on and off the basketball court,
he got quite a smile.
Have to say he got
Did he
Kawhi
dangle a gold medal to make it happen?
Right, the 5 titles, and he got Kawhi Leonard to smile. And do you guys agree? Is Kawhi Leonard a top 3 player? And Amin, before you answer, this is what Masai says. Before you answer, you would have to say who's not. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say, yeah, he's top 3.
Right.
Well, who's on that list and who's not?
I would say he is.
Okay.
I would say.
So who's your 3?
LeBron.
Okay. See? If you put yep.
Kawhi.
Okay.
And who you got?
Is he top 3 player for you?
I don't have him in the top 3 right now. I think when you miss a year, you have to play your way back into that. My top 3 right now, LeBron, KD, and James Harden. I mean, he's the reigning MVP. He could have been the MVP last year and the year before. I'm talking about James Harden. But Kawhi potentially is a top 3 player. But to me, when you miss a year and you haven't seen somebody, and other players can pass you up. So he has to play his way back to that, and I think he can, depending on his health.
That's such a diplomatic answer.
Yeah, that was cool. I was trying to decide between KD and Steph.
Wait, what?
KD and Steph are the third guy.
Oh,
it's LeBron, Kawhi, and that's KD.
Just no respect for the MVP this year.
No, he's 4.
I mean, jeez.
Wait, no, according to you.
Oh, no,
he'd
that's
be
right.
5.
He'd be 5, that's right.
I mean, no respect for just what does the MVP mean? Because you got Harden this year, and then
No, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to. We're not going to do this again, America. We're not going to do Rachel Nichols doing the 2 awards thing. Y'all can do your own show if you want to do that.
Look. First of all, I have my own show. See, look at the little drum back there. It's so nice. No, I mean, that is certainly true, and that is one thing, and it means walking back to the set slowly. I know, you just left. No, I mean, that is, one of my problems with the MVP is that it's not for the best player in the league. It's about who had the best stats the previous year, and so then it comes to, okay, we don't have an award for just who's the best player. We could get one, I'm just saying. But it is interesting, and I do think this is a make or break year. People are looking at it with Kawhi and the Raptors of like, man, the Raptors have to prove to Kawhi, they have to prove, and all of that's true. But I think Kawhi, being a competitor, wants to prove to the rest of the league that he is that guy.
The rest of the league, and particularly some people down in the 210 area code, I believe, right? He wants to prove to them, you guys messed up. You didn't believe in me, you didn't stand by my side, and this is what you missed out on. That's natural.
I don't understand that because, when you say San Antonio didn't stand by itself.
They didn't. They didn't.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the entire year.
$200 million contract.
No, they didn't. They never offered it.
Oh, he was going to get it.
They never offered it, though.
He was getting that.
They never offered.
I think it's interesting. And look, we all know, by the way, perception, that whatever the athlete thinks is in some ways more important in that equation than what happened. Because we can go by what happened. And by the way, I don't think we're ever going to know what happened in San Antonio between the secrecy of the Spurs organization and the fact that Kawhi is not a big chatty guy.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure we're ever going to hear what happened actually.
You never know. The secrecy of the Spurs organization took a whole year off last year, so maybe we will find out.
What I was going to say, though, is that in this equation, what DeMar DeRozan thinks about the Raptors, what actually happened between the two of them isn't as important to DeMar's performance and using it as motivation, which is what we're talking about here, than what DeMar thinks. Because if DeMar feels like he has to prove something, if Kawhi feels like he has to prove something to the Spurs, whether he actually does or not, then that's a factor in his performance and sort of how motivated he is.
Is San Antonio 2-0? Now I'm starting to feel self-conscious. America, tweet me. Is San Antonio the 2-0?
I'm not sure. I don't know.